and welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery So Casual. I hope you all are well. We are a week after our snowstorm here in the Northeast. It has been so cold. If you missed last week's episode, we announced that we basically decided, seeing all the weather reports and everything, to close our store last Sunday, which was, I think, a good call. I think most things ended up closing that day. It was definitely a good decision to do that, just for everybody's safety, and we thank you all for understanding, but I really don't think anybody had an issue that day. Nobody was like, I'm here and I can't get in, because nobody went anywhere that day.
It was a good day to stay inside.
Wait, were you one of the people telling me that you ended up playing in the snow?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I did. At the end of the day, I like talked to my parents that day, and it had snowed in Texas as well a bit and was really icy, and they had gone to check it out, and they were like, you haven't gone to check it out yet? So I was like, you're right, I should. And it was like so dry, the snow, that like I laid down and made snow angels, and it didn't stick to me at all. Like I was completely dry. And then also I couldn't make snowballs. I'm sure
I tried
somebody
to.
figured out. But because you played with the kiddos.
That's right. It was funny because I was just overhearing Emma and Evelyn talking about how they went to play in the snow, and I was like, wait, you guys went to go play in the snow like willingly? I was forced to play, so I had to go in the snow like multiple times each day because Jacob was just so excited to play in the snow. We made this huge mountain of snow in our front yard, and
that's so cute.
Yeah, we didn't have like a sled or anything, but Neil improvised something, and he just like slid down the mountain, and it was really cute.
We used we never had those, so we would use cookie trays.
Oh my God, that's a good idea. Cookie sheet. Oh, yeah, because I was thinking, like, what is he going to sit on? But Neil found something.
Okay. Or cardboard. My dad would always use cardboard.
Yes, I saw a video of some people using cardboard in Prospect Park, I think it was. It's very New York, because like nobody has a sled in New York. Like, you don't have room for that in your place. No way. So I don't know, comment below if you had some snowstorm adventures of your own. Let us know if you enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. Monday, everything was shut down. Like the schools were closed, and a lot of people were just, our store was closed as well, but we're always closed Mondays. But yeah, we hope everybody was safe, had a good snow day, enjoyed their time in the snow, had some adventures. Our streets now in New York, if you are from out of town and planning to visit, I apologize because they're not in good condition.
No, the snow is pretty gross too. I remember when I went to, nothing has melted. It's either turned rock solid or black. And I remember when I went to Chicago, I was so excited about the snow my first year, and my roommate who was from New York was like, just you wait till it gets dirty and gross.
Right, that's what I...
in Chicago, it's not like this. Like here, you pass and there's like a banana peel, somebody's trash bag, like a pack of cigarettes. All of these things are in the snow. And just in the neighborhood where I went to school in Chicago, that was not the case. The snow did not get full of trash.
Well, was it like dirt in the city though?
I went to school in Hyde Park, so it was like south of the city, but not outside of the city.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, people are just better there, I guess. Pulling onto their trash. It's not pretty anymore here in New York, and it's not going to be for a while because the snow's not going anywhere. It's not melting. It's too cold. But yeah, we had our snow day. We enjoyed it while it lasted, and that was good. We are doing something different in this week's episode just because our transfer didn't arrive here from our warehouse, so we don't actually have the newly added things to share with you all and to show with you all, but we are going to just be talking through some of the newly added items from this past week in a bit, and we're going to put pictures up here for you guys to check out everything. If there is anything that you want to see in greater detail, just let us know in the comments. We will think about something to do. But before we get to the newly added, other than that, we did want to just thank you all for your amazing comments, and everybody just had the most positive response to our video last week. And I think you can tell that Evelyn and I did have fun with it. For those of you who missed it, Evelyn and I, we read through comments on Reddit of people reacting to our new Yoseka exclusive Platinum 3776 Century Greenpoint fountain pen, which we love, obviously, but I think the community is divided on how they feel about it, which to each their own opinion. I totally respect that. But we have fun reading some of the comments that were like bashing the pen. And yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. And I think a lot of you guys thought it was hilarious too. So thank you all for watching that video and for enjoying it and for commenting. And some people were getting like so defensive for us, which I thought was really, really sweet. So thank you all.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. We should do stuff like that more often. Yeah. So other than that, we do have an upcoming event in February that we're really excited to share with you all. And it's actually going to be an event we're working on planning with Sunstar. Yay! If you guys aren't familiar with Sunstar, Sunstar is a Japanese company, stationery company that makes stationery so fun.
Yeah.
So
they
it's
have some
like,
of the most fun things.
what do they have? Like, so it's like almost like, it's like borderline toy. Like toy X stationery is Sunstar. So anytime you see something that's like hilarious, chances are it's from Sunstar. What has Sunstar made?
The Decot like color changing markers where one side you highlight and the other side you can draw over the highlight are Sunstar. There's also the Ninny Peas, which are like marker or highlighter and fine liners. So they have the funny like.
That's right.
Yeah, and then most recently I think like they've been popping off for the Ukonmuri clip.
Ukonmuri clip is not, it's not a toy. It's just really, really good.
Yeah.
They came out with like this clip that's an interesting shape. Check it out if you don't know what we're talking about. It's Ukonmuri. They also make really crazy, silly things. Like we had like this cicada pen case, which we'll put a picture of here. It's like this huge thing that is just so funny, but it holds your pens and you can clip it onto your bag and it's cicada shaped, so you can imagine. So yeah, Sunstar is a stationery company that a lot of us know and love very passionately here at Yoseka, and we are so excited to be working on an event with them. It's going to be February 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That's Friday to Sunday, and it'll be probably the same hours as the store hours, but we'll announce like more details as we get closer to the event. And people from Sunstar all the way from Japan will actually be here at Yoseka, which is probably the most exciting part. They'll be setting up little tester stations so everybody can get to know some of their most popular favorite products that they make. I'm really excited. I think some of them will be things that we know, like Ukonmuri clip, and like maybe like they also do like the tank pen, the Ninny P, like Evelyn was saying, but some of it will be very brand new products that are new to us here that we'll be getting to know, and I'm sure many of you will be getting to try for the first time. So that's coming down. That's coming up. Mark your calendars, February 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
Yes.
Hope to see you there.
Yes.
Oh, and there will be some freebie giveaway type things, right?
I think so.
Yes.
And that'll be across the street in our event space at Yoseka Land.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are finally up to our newly added section now, and I'll start with one of the most exciting things is that Hobonichi Spring collection is it's now at the time that this video is out, it's going to be available, and here at Yoseka we've been looking at the covers, and some of them are so cute.
They're really cute.
They're really cute. So here's a picture of the spring collection. As you can see, there are a few covers that are new. So for those of you who don't know much about Hobonichi Spring Collection, you might be like, wait a minute, you guys just finished talking about Hobonichi. Why are you talking about Hobonichi again?
Yeah, we never stop.
I'll sum it up really quickly, but basically Hobonichi Spring is a smaller release of planners that start April 1st and run until March 31st of the following year. And why? It's because in Japan, the academic year and the fiscal calendar both start April 1st. So So for people in Japan, oftentimes it does make more sense to have a calendar that starts April 1st. And for that reason, these calendars are really only in Japanese only. The planners are in Japanese only. There's no English versions of them because they're thinking like most Americans probably, most English speakers are not interested in these planners, but they do make it available for US retailers. So we do have them. And there is basically a much smaller release. So it's not like a big thing where there's like hundreds of designs coming out. It's a lot of the same designs that they released in their January collection are being re-released with April starts. And then there's a handful of new designs. So we'll mainly be talking about the new designs, but we'll also link the entire collection below so that you guys can check it out yourself. We don't do as much of a big thing for this, just knowing that most people are already all set with their January planners. Yeah. But if you are interested, the main highlights of the spring collection are the Bijutsukai and Shin Bijutsukai Unsodo covers. They are so cute.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. I feel like they do this well because basically they know, I feel like they know that some people are just going to get some of these covers because they're so cute, right? And that's what happens.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
So we were talking to like Cami yesterday and she's like, I want the Weeks Unsodo cover. It has 2 pigeons on it. It's so cute. It's very well done.
It is. It's beautiful.
It's really, really cute. If I wasn't all set with my planner this year, I would maybe be tempted, but I'm very happy with my planner. Okay, so that's one of the highlights. And then the other highlight, which you might be excited about, is the Junji Ito, right?
Oh, yes. I actually didn't grow up reading Junji Ito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
you can talk about it more than I can.
Okay. Well, it's part of the fall collection that was only available in Japan, so it was very hard to get for people in the US, and it was very coveted because Junji Ito is like a manga writer, and a lot of people grew up reading Junji Ito's work, and they did a collection with one of his more popular characters, Tomie, who I think that she's from kind of more of like a horror uncanny manga.
Seems like it, yeah.
And the designs are quite dark and high contrast or super low contrast, but like high contrast with red or dark pink. But they're really pretty, and they did make me want to read Junji Ito.
Oh,
so
okay. Okay. So yeah, those are kind of like the 2 main highlights. And then there are some Japan exclusive covers that feature Conan, which I think is an anime, but we don't have access to those. So that's kind of like a roundup of the Hobonichi Spring covers. And I do plan on doing a video just to show all of the covers that we have and the entire collection and explain it in greater detail. So be sure to be on the lookout for that video if you are interested and have questions about the Hobonichi Spring Start collection. Other than that, we had some sort of exciting newly added items this past week, one of which was the Pilot Kakuno Panda edition. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, the team was really excited. The team told me about it. Everybody was really excited, and I love my Kakunos. I don't need another Kakuno, but then everybody's talking about it. But what's cool is like, so pandas are like one colorway, right? The animal is one colorway, but the Panda Kakuno comes in 4 colorways.
Right.
Because there's kind of like the Madarami collection. There's a version that has more of like a milky, not frosted because it's not matte, but like see-through or like more transparent version. And then there's like solid black and white.
Yeah.
And then both color types come in both like black body white cap and white body black cap.
Yeah.
And I do like the ones that are, I do like them. I like them. And then
they're
they have, the like in the Kakuno face that's always on the nib it's a panda.
It's a panda face, guys.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really cute. We are obsessed with them. Yeah, I think a lot of us are thinking hard about like whether or not we should actually get one. Just because obviously we all have a lot of fountain pens already, but we are all tempted.
Yeah.
And these are, I want to mention, I know a lot of the times it's disappointing when we share things that are sold out. These went so quickly and we did get a lot of them.
Yeah.
But they did sell out very quickly. We still have some in store, actually, if you want to stop by the store. Okay, as of today, January for January 31st. We still have them today. But I don't know how long they'll be here. And we are trying to get more. Yeah. So be on the lookout. You can try and sign up for the restock notification if you're interested, but no guarantees that we'll be getting more. I'm sorry, I just had to share them because I feel like it's a big news in the stationery world. So just at least to tell people that Panda Kakunos came out, but I just don't know if you can get them from Yoseka, at least.
Yeah, they're around in the world.
They're around in the world, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Other than that, we do have like some other like newly added items, but one thing that I wanted to share was the Raymay Classic Hook. These are system binders. They are so cute. It kind of looks like the Roroma Classic. If you guys don't know it, we'll put a picture of them here, the Raymay Classic Hook. And they are new binders in nice leather, like really bright, fun colors. And I believe the closure is magnetic this time, which is what's a little bit different. And I know that I feel like they're picking up steam in the world, right? System binders, ring binders.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So if you're interested, check them out. They are so cute. There's like the Plotter family, which is very like sleek, buttoned up. Yeah. Like, I don't know what the word is, like chic. And then there's like Raymay, which is like very different vibe.
Yeah, it is.
And
well, Raymay just has so many versions too. Like they have some versions that are more
like that.
Plotter, but
I don't know. Let me know where you guys land in the comments because like Raymay has like bright colors. They'll do like a pink one, like a purple one, and more like I don't know how to describe it. But I think I find myself leaning more towards, even though like I love plotters, I really, really do. These days, I find myself leaning more towards like bright colored fun stationery or like trying to push myself towards it. So that's what I'm thinking. But let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. And other than that, I think that's about it for this episode of Catching Up. We're gonna keep it a little bit short just because we don't actually have the new items to show you, which I'm so sorry about. If you do have questions about anything in particular you want to see more detailed shots of, please let us know in the comments. And for sure, check out the video on the Hobonichi Spring collection, which will be up on YouTube very soon. Yay! So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe this video. We post this video weekly and we post lots of videos all about stationery all the time on our channel. Thank you all so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!